I'm going to be doing a pig ear terrine. In this remix, I'm going to call it a pig ear souse because the process is very similar. Earlier today, I started making a hog head cheese, and I thought, I could do pig ears the same way, and I can't call it hog head cheese because it doesn't have the rest of the hog, but in theory, hey, the ears on the head, so I'm going to call it a pig ear head cheese. I have here some pig ears, and let me show you those. Yesterday I washed, scrubbed, and shaved them all. Got them real clean. I made sure that I went into the little crevices in the ear and used the brush to get out all that gunk in there and to get rid of any hairs that may be hiding. What I did with these pig ears also is I cut off part of the hard cartilage area just to separate it out. And I'm still going to cook it, but it's already separated for me so that when I get ready to do the souse or the terrine, it will be easier to do just slices of the pig ear. Some of the ingredients that are going to go into this one are exactly the same as I did previously. I've got 3 cups of chicken broth. I have a half of a medium onion. I have 6 cloves of garlic, 1 star anise, and about 1.5 inch nub of ginger that I've sliced. And I'm going to make that into a bouquet garni, which is just a fancy little word, meaning that I'm going to put it in this cheesecloth, tie it off with the string, and then put it in the solution. The reason for doing that way is just so that I don't have all those pieces floating around when I finish. Other ingredients that are going to go into this include 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1/2 cup of this rice cooking wine, and those are all of my ingredients to start with. Pressure cooker has indicated that my pig ears should be ready. They've been an hour in, so I'm going to test them for tenderness and see if I need to go a few more minutes to get them to the tenderness that I'll need. Okay, my pig ears are tender, and I'm pulling them out of the pressure cooker now. How can I tell they're tender? Well, let's have a look-see. When you touch them, it just feels tender. That's all I can say. It's just nothing but to do but just to touch them, and you'll know. Let's see how the parts with a lot of cartilage. I think if I just chop those much smaller and put them in, this is my bouquet garni. Pull that out. If I cut them small, then it will help to make it more tender in my pig ear souse. Okay, pig ear terrine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take all of this liquid that's in here. I'm going to strain it, and then after I strain it, then I'm going to put it on the cooktop on the stove and reduce it. Now I should have approximately 3 cups of liquid as I put in 3 cups. So we'll see what I come out with in the end, and I'll reduce it down to approximately 1 cup. This is my strained liquid, and I have the stove turned up on medium, and we'll bring that to a boil and let it reduce on down. It's already sticky, so I know it's going to be a good gel, and it's got a good flavor to it. Reducing it is going to enhance that flavor, so it should be real yummy. I am now filling the terrine. I have saran wrap on the bottom, and that makes it easier so that when it gels, it'll be easier to get out of the terrine and stay in a mold looking shape and reserve its integrity and look real pretty. So what I did, I put in 2 of the whole pig ears, which would look like that on the bottom. And then I put a layer where I took the parts that I was cutting away because they were a little bit more cartilage than I wanted. And I put those, I chopped those up. So actually just took them and cut them into much smaller pieces and did a layer of that. Now I'm going to put another layer of the actual pig ear in. And that may be too wide, so I'll reshape it and put it in there. And actually that's a little, that was a little more hard cartilage, so I'll put that there. And I'll get another one. And I'll get it in the, hot, still hot. A shape that will go into the pan. And I can take these pieces that I cut away and I'll put those to the side until I figure out how much I have left to go in here. I'm going to take some more of the big pieces of pig ear and layer those in. And that's a little hard cartilage. I'm going to pull that off. And we're moving right along with this. They're going to take some of these smaller pieces and make those another layer to be filled in. And you can see that by the time it sets, it should be nice little layers of the pig ears all in there. I'll call this pig ear souse. Goodness going on in here. And I've got enough to make a couple of terrines, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick some of those little pieces in the corners. And you see that's more hard cartilage. And it may be good, but I don't want it in the terrine. And I don't want a lot of fat in there either, so I want it to be mainly the pig ears. And this is going to be the bottom. And the top is going to be underneath. I've got my reduced broth, and I'm going to pour that over. And it is going to gel and give this the terrine appearance. And I want this to get all down in there, in all those nooks and crannies. And we'll see how much space I have left over to put more of these pig ears in here. And if I don't use them here, that's okay because they're still good eats for sandwiches. Heard of a pig ear sandwich, haven't you? I think we're good to go. I'll wash my hands, they're quite sticky. And by my hands being sticky indicates to me that this is going to gel very well. So I'm going to take the plastic wrap, fold it over, and then again across the top, and I'm going to put that in the refrigerator. We'll let it cool off some, and then we'll put it in the refrigerator and let it gel overnight. There you have it, the beginnings of the pig ear terrine. Here it is, my friends, my pig ear souse, or we can call it a pig ear hog head cheese, or you can call it a pig ear terrine. And I'm getting ready to unveil it, and we'll see what we got. Okay, opening up the plastic on it. A little plastic seat over there. Okay. Okay. It is unveiled. There we have a 360 view. Now we'll cut into this baby and see. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. The appeal of this is primarily just in the look of the terrine and the layers of the pig ears, and then the longer layers of are the ears, and the parts in here were sort of like the more cartilaginous area of the ear. Let's see. See, you get a view of it. Now what's left is to taste it. That's the most important thing, isn't it? Very, very tasty. You get a little bit of the crunch from the texture of the cartilage in the pig ear. It's tender and easily chewed. I think it's a success. There you have it. My rendition of a pig ear terrine can be served up on a charcuterie plate with crackers, crusty bread, saltines. You can even eat it on a sandwich or just nibble on it as a tasty treat. Thank you very much for watching. I invite you to please subscribe to my channel. Tell me how you like it. Tell me what it is that I can improve upon. Like and share with your friends. Once again, Sylvie Curry, Lady of Q. And here's my pig ear souse. Pig ear terrine. Pig ear hog head cheese. Any one of them that you want to call it.